All right, let's just settle into, I guess, yeah, it's 6:01. It's just, hi, Lorraine. Nice to see you. Let's just settle into our meditation posture. And while I unpin myself. There you are. I can see you all now. And just check how it is you're showing up this morning. You know, what's bubbling up in your mind without judgment or self-criticism. And just notice what's there. And notice that with curiosity and a little bit of kind of detachment and interest. Then check your body and your sitting position. Make sure you're comfortable with the sits bones slightly raised. Hands in the meditation mudra, or whichever position is comfortable for you, whatever you've been taught. Shoulders are over the hips. And lengthen your spine. So we just imagine our spine is a string of pearls of light, stretching from the base all the way up through the crown of the head and beyond. And like a puppeteer is above us, just very gently lengthening that string. And put some space in between those vertebrae. And imagine there's those little balls of light, beads of light shining inside you. Now the head is very slightly tipped forward, so just putting a little bit of length in the back of the neck. It's not too far forward. It's definitely, your chin is definitely best not to be raised because that constricts the back of the neck and disturbs the mind. And the tip of the tongue is on the roof of the mouth. Relax the jaw and the lips can be slightly apart. And bring your awareness to the crown of the head and relax the scalp and the forehead, the eyes, back of the eye, the nose, the cheeks, your mouth and the area around the mouth. And just bring your attention to the back of the head and relax the scalp. And the ears, the inner ear, and the temples, the jaw, the back of the tongue. And release any tension in the back of the neck. And allow your shoulders to just drop down, your shoulder blades. And the throat. Just relax your throat, the chest, the belly. Limbs, hands, fingers, and feet and toes. And bring the mind to the breath, just noticing the sensation of the air as you're inhaling and exhaling. And then notice if there's any sounds in your environment. Are there people moving around your house, making breakfast, maybe Do you hear anything outside? And just allow those sounds to be there. So trying not to get engaged, entangled with the sound or distracted by it. And just bring the mind very gently back to the breath. Then your thoughts. So bring to mind how it was you were feeling when you first joined this morning. Check again. And try and put some space in between those thoughts. And notice as you're breathing in and breathing out, and you have the thoughts running through, just allow them and notice what's there. Just sort of like an objective observer. So not becoming engaged, not judging. Don't get entangled in your thoughts. And just allow them to flow along. So you are sitting on the bank of your river of mental moments, watching, curious, but not being dragged along, swept away by your thoughts to some other land. Just sitting, watching. And bring the mind back to the breath. And bring to mind all those people of your life. The ones you love, so dear to our heart. And there's those people who we have a little bit of difficulty with. And then there's the strangers. And you may notice that this friend, this enemy, and this stranger do change place. This may have happened to you even within a week. Maybe someone you didn't know, then you did know through somebody else, then maybe you didn't like them. Maybe you get to know them, then you like them, then they become your friend, or even the other way around. So think of those people in your life who have changed place. It's interesting. And then think that they're all deserving of your equal concern, equally deserving of your concern, not just the ones we love or like or want to hang out with. Because everybody wishes to be happy, nobody wishes to suffer, and everyone has this unbelievable capacity for enlightenment, just like you. So I think we'll do this meditation this morning for the benefit of all these people of our life and all sentient beings. And as I've been saying in the evening, if you have a friend who you might think might benefit from doing this meditation with us, just imagine them here also. You don't have to drag them along. You just put them in your mind, put them by your side. And imagine they're here too. And bring the mind back to the breath. As we move to our 9-round breathing. So just imagine you're breathing in blissful, radiant white light If you wish, you can equalize the breath, a count of 3 or 4 as you're inhaling, and just suspend the breath as you reach the top. Very gently pause, and then breathe out through the left nostril all your attachment energy, grasping, neediness, anxieties, wanting more, not feeling enough. And you just breathe this out as thick, black, yucky smoke, and that disappears into space. And do that 3 times. Then breathe in through the left, blissful, radiant white light, and pausing at the top of the breath. And then breathe out through the right, all your anger, and disappointments, and depression, and grudges, and meanness, wishing to harm, jealousy, all these kind of sharp, difficult, kind of heavy emotions, and breathe that out as thick, black, yucky smoke. And that disappears into space. Then breathe in blissful, radiant white light through both nostrils, pausing at the top of the breath. Then breathe out all your ignorance energy. And this is not knowing the way things truly exist, not understanding cause and effect, karma. And breathe that out as thick, black, yucky smoke, and do that 3 times. So we'll do maybe 3 sets of 3 in your own time. And when you're finished, just bring the mind back to the breath and feel. Where are you at now? Now again, just observe the duration of every inhale and exhale. Breathing in, inhaling for a count of 3 or 4, and exhaling for a count of 3 or 4. And just try that for a moment. With a pause in between at the top of the breath. Now when you're inhaling next, imagine you're breathing in all the positive energy of the universe. And it enters you in the form of pure, blissful, radiant white light. And imagine this light is flowing to every part of your body, filling every cell, every atom, all your tissues, the bones, the blood, making you relaxed, light, blissful. And do this visualization with every inhalation. Every time you breathe in. Now, as you're exhaling, imagine you're exhaling dark smoke. Just like we've done in this 9-round breathing. Except this time, imagine that all your negative energy, any past mistakes, any kind of wrong conceptions about things, disturbing emotions such as jealousy or anger, grasping, bitterness, or grudges. And this leaves your body with the breath as kind of dark smoke or fog. And the smoke goes out into space and disappears completely. So don't worry that you're polluting your environment or breathing it back in. Just imagine the smoke becomes non-existent and feel confident you've freed yourself of every trace of kind of negativity, misconceptions, distorted ideas. And continue this experience of breathing out the dark smoke of your problems. Yeah, and you can also breathe out problems. And breathing in the white light of all this positive, good energy. And we'll do this for about 5 minutes. And when you are distracted by thoughts, if you find yourself falling asleep, mind is wandering off, just very gently notice, very gently bring yourself back. And maybe just observe what's happening in your mind without getting involved or without reacting. And you can also transform these distractions into kind of dark smoke and breathe them out into oblivion. So we'll just do this for 5 minutes. So just relax and dedicate all the positive energy we've created doing this meditation this morning to the benefit of all those people of your life. And may they find everlasting happiness and peace of mind. Okay, everybody, thank you so much. So beautiful, you guys. Concentration's amazing.
Venerable.
Thank you. Thanks, Matt.
Thank you,
Venerable Katy.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Venerable.